Hi guys, today we are going to annotate the following poem together. This is going to be a sample poem in which I do the following. One, I'm going to go through the basic steps for how to annotate a poem, and I'm going to use the sentence stems that you too will use when you're annotating. Now, you do not have to use these sentence stems every single time for every annotation, but I do want to see those stems throughout your annotations today. So, the following poem is called They Say That Time Assuages. All right, assuages means to heal or like make something better, okay? Usually like if you're going through bad times. So now that you know what assuages means and how to pronounce it, go ahead and read the following poem silently without annotating it. You have 90 seconds. All right, now let's go ahead and annotate the following poem. All right. First, I'm going to do step one, focusing on what is being discussed. They, okay, I assume we're talking about like maybe society or people. Society, people. They say that time assuages. Time never did assuage. An actual suffering strengthens as sinews do with age. Time is a test of trouble, but not a remedy if it, I guess we're talking about time there, if such it proved too, there was no malady. Okay, malady, usually something bad. So the words that stick out to me is time, suffering, sinews, age, time, remedy, and malady. Okay, so we have our nouns. Okay, so hold on real quick. So what we're gonna do now is look at the verbs. Okay, so what does time do? Assuages, which we already defined. So we have our verb, actual suffering's a noun, but it strengthens verb. Sinews, okay, it's not actually doing anything. Time is a test of trouble, remedy, and then prove, okay? So we've done steps one, and then step two, we don't have like a lot of adjectives as far as it describing time, but we have a lot of verbs. So we jump to step three. So now we have to actually go through like the meaning and the effects, okay? So it says, they say that time assuages, time never did assuage. Meaning wise, like time didn't do anything for me. All right, I'm gonna look at my board, and for my annotation, I feel like this expresses, I'm gonna ask myself, what does this express about the character? It expresses the speaker's feelings of abandonment, okay? So that's what I filled in with that, abandonment, okay? So I have an annotation for the first two lines, okay? In actual suffering strengthens, so meaning-wise, saying it gets worse, as sinews do with age. Sinews, that's like your bone and your muscles. So basically saying like as you get older, like you get kind of like weaker and stuff like that. So to me, this enhances, I'm gonna ask myself, what does this say about the tone? Because I don't want to say the same thing. Enhances the melancholy tone. I'm like, dang, that sucks. Like, she's pretty much like, you suffer and things get worse. Boom, the end. Or even like you could say pessimistic, because it's like focusing on the worse, okay? All right, last line. Time is a test of trouble, but not a remedy. So meaning wise, step four, like, yeah, time will see if you can deal with your problems, but it's not gonna fix it for you, okay? So what do I wanna say? Let's see, I have some room over here. To me, I'm going to think about like, how does this go back to like theme and concepts? It emphasizes, what you put after emphasizes could be one of the words on the board or a full-on idea. To me, it emphasizes choices and challenges. Like, yeah, you're going to face challenges, but it's up to you how you deal with it. And abandonment. Because it's, to me, it makes time come off as like something that has like abandoned them in the end. Okay? Last two lines. Let me get my annotations ready. If such it prove it too, there was no malady. Okay? Malady is like something bad or a problem. And to me, this kind of, in the end, evokes, I'm going to say how it impacts me as the reader in the end, like evokes feelings of sympathy. All right, so this is what I want you to notice today, okay, about my annotations. Number one, I use different AP verbs, so this forced me to use different AP verbs. Even for this short poem, I still have 4 annotations. I annotated every 2 lines for this poem. The poems you have today are longer, so of course I will expect more. I did not get into the word choice time-wise for this video. I didn't explain every single word, but I did want to explain the impact of the lines. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. So today you'll choose one of the 3 other poems to do your activity for.